Hello, glamour ghouls. If I'm being real with you, I don't know what I'm doing in the world of content right now. The world is on fire and I am focusing on things that bring me joy, which of course I've been decorating the house. That's very exciting and I'll be showing you that really soon. But one of the other things that has been bringing me a ton of joy lately is this. And if you follow me on Instagram, you might already be up to date on this, but um, I recently, and by recently I mean in the last couple of years, remembered that the Bailey School Kids book series existed. This series was massively important to me as a kid. I loved it so much. If you did not grow up in the late 90s, early 2000s, or if this was just unfamiliar to you, this series focused around a group of kids who basically believed that all the adults in their life were some kind of monster, whether it be a vampire or a werewolf. And they were so fun. I adored this series. If you'd like to know more about the series itself, I do have a full episode of Ghouls Night In that I just did a few weeks back about the development and history of this series. I highly recommend you go check that out if you're a fan or if you're just like, I've never heard of that and I'd love to know more. You can get a lot of information from that little 35-minute episode. But what was so funny about that episode is we post, a picture on the Ghouls Night Instagram of whatever we talked about that week on the podcast. And so we shared some of the covers of the Bailey School Kids. And my goodness, I think that post ended up getting 3 million views because like the Instagram Explore page picked it up. But it was so fun. It was just flooded with comments and likes of other people my age being like, oh my God, these books, I thought I imagined them. Like I forgot about them. I could not remember what this was called and I've been looking for it. Like just started a really fun, joyful conversation with a bunch of other people who kind of grew up to be spooky adults and loved these books. And that really made me want to seek them out again and try to have some of them back in my possession. So I started that adventure on my birthday weekend, and I went to a couple different thrift stores and had massive success finding copies of the books to the point where now I have 21 of the like 51. And I was like, well, at this point, I might as well try to complete the series. So let's take a quick look at what I have so far. I hate that this is the first one because it's Christmas. I don't dislike Christmas, just it's not one of the monster ones. But number 3, Santa Claus Doesn't Mop Floors. So if you don't know this series, all of the titles are like blah, 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 doesn't, blah, blah, blah. So there's that one. A classic, Ghosts Don't Eat Potato Chips. Frankenstein Doesn't Plant Petunias. Genies Don't Ride Bicycles. Pirates Don't Wear Pink Sunglasses, a pre-series print of this, which you can learn more about in the podcast. Skeletons Don't Play Tubas. Are these covers just wildly nostalgic for anybody else? Gremlins Don't Chew Bubblegum. Monsters Don't Scuba Dive. Wizards Don't Need Computers. Mummies Don't Coach Softball. Dragons Don't Cook Pizza. A personal favorite of mine growing up, Ghouls Don't Scoop Ice Cream. Phantoms Don't Drive Sports Cars. Giants Don't Go Snowboarding. Trolls Don't Ride Roller Coasters. Sea Monsters Don't Ride Motorcycles, another personal favorite. And Frankenstein Doesn't Start Food Fights. And then I found some of the specials. So the Halloween special one, Aliens Don't Carve Jack-o'-lanterns. And then 2 of the super specials, which all centered around the original character from the book, Mrs. Jeepers. Mrs. Jeepers' Secret Cave and Mrs. Jeepers' Batty Vacation. Super specials 2 and 3. And the last one I found is the Bailey School Kids joke book, which has some of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my life in here. So those are the ones I've found so far. This is a little bit of an oddball video, but a new thrift store opened by me. I found most of these at Savers. I went to Half Price Books and thought, oh, I'll be able to find a bunch there, and I only found like 2 or 3. And then I went to a couple different savers and found a ton. And I didn't document that because I was just having fun with that at the moment. But I was thinking, man, it'd be really fun to do like a thrift video where I try to go out and like further complete this series journey. So there's a new Savers that opened yesterday. I haven't been yet. So I thought we would go do that. A, because thrifting is fun, and B, I haven't looked there yet, so maybe they'll have some. And we might go over to, there's another really good thrift store right in that area also, so we might do that while we're out. Why not? Let's make a video thrifting for the Bailey School Kids books. Come on, let's go. All right, team, we are at the new Savers. It's time to lock in. No, I know this isn't what we're here for, but y'all, I mean, come on, look at this. That's cool. Wait, that's really cool. What's that from? Look at the top of it. Okay, wait, I might get that. So much cute Halloween stuff. I feel like I never see this much Halloween stuff. I mean, I'm sure they're well stocked since they just opened. Cute. Look at those little guys. Oh, that's really cute. I kind of like that. Who is this diva, and why does she have a cord? I don't know, but I think she's awesome. Wait. Y'all, what the hell? She is so cool. What? She's huge. She's like almost as tall as me, and I use my likeness. Rude. Guys, this place is huge and so well stocked. I'm unwell. I have to log in and do what we're here to do first before I get distracted. But this is the children's chapter book section. We have so much to look through. Okay, there's a trick though. So these that have the little apple on the spine, all of the Bailey School Kids have this little apple, so it's easy to kind of find them. This is actually, oh, I thought, yeah, Sideways Arithmetic from Wayside School, another great series. I have a really good feeling though that we're gonna find some here, so I'm gonna start looking. Okay, team, we got our first one. Where'd it go? Bailey School Kids, and it's one I don't have. Number 25, Bigfoot does a square dance. And these are like $1.70. It's great. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Did I go full neurodivergent Virgo and make an entire spreadsheet of every Bailey School Kids title so that I could mark them when I find them and keep track of what I haven't found? Of course. These ones trip me up every time because they have a similar font and they have the same apple thing. Jigsaw Jones. Damn you, Jigsaw Jones. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, well, not Bailey School Kids, but like, I feel like I can't not get that. Oh, another great one. Okay, maybe I need to limit myself to not. Wait, what's this? This is the graphic novels. Frankenstein Does Something Petunias. They just started doing these where they've like done a graphic novel version of some of the original like 6 books. I'm not collecting these in particular, but that is really fun to see in the wild. Oh my god, I loved these books as a kid. My absolute favorite books as a kid. But I still have all of my originals. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, more scary stories. Fun. Oh my gosh. I had this book as a kid. Okay, well, I think we only found one, surprisingly, but that's still one. I'm excited. It's one we don't have. I'm gonna look around a little bit more though, because this place is awesome. Y'all, what a wild ass piece of clothing. It's got like a huge train.
You know, my barista this morning told me I looked like Poison Ivy. Now, I look like the Joker. This is crazy. What do you do with this? I kind of love it though. Huh. Oh, we definitely lost a baddie. Look at all these plates. Also, why is there a bunny on this like Christmas caroling plate? There's just so much happening. I do like this little, what is his name? Thomas Kincaid, thank you. Precious moments. So much happening in the plate department. Some marmalade. Well, that's fun. Boy, this is so weird and I'm obsessed with it. I've got to do some research and figure out what this is. It reminds me of the Fool card. The damage is done. On to the next. Alright, y'all, please welcome Madge to the channel. Our new sitcom, Midge and Madge, will be coming to CBS this fall. She's so cute! Did I need her? No. Did I have a reward that made her only $10? Yes. I'm not going to show you the rest of what I got yet. We're going to go to another thrift store and hopefully find some more Bailey School Kids books. I apologize if I did not like really talk to the camera much while I was in there. I honestly don't remember what I filmed because that was so overwhelming in a positive way. Like I was not ready for how stocked, well organized, and like well laid out. I mean, that Savers opened yesterday, so it is packed to the brim with really good stuff. And wow, yeah, I could have gone absolutely crazy in there. I only spent $28, but I did get a good little haul. Okay, let's go over to Hillcrest now, one of my other favorite places to thrift. But I haven't ever really looked at books there, so I'll be interested to see if we find any Bailey School Kids. Okay, see you in a second. All right, here we go. I promised to stay on task, probably. Okay, we're locked in. Oh, okay, took me a second to film what we're looking for here. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorites. Oh my god, I can't believe I just like spotted it immediately. Oh, this book belongs to Mrs. Irwin. How cute. I'm so excited. Okay, let's hope there's more where that came from. Yes.
This goes right down.
Little apple, little apple. Oh, thought we had one.
Sweet.
The cover writing kills me. Dang, I mean, we might get it. I have a way to mark on my spreadsheet that I have it, but the cover's in bad condition, so that I can continue to look for better copies of it. Oh, is this another one? No. This looks like it's a blindfolded, like, pin the spider on the web game. Yeah, pin the spider. Cute. Oh, dang. It's like ceramic. It's a nice jack lining. That's crazy, though. Ooh. Oh. What on earth are you? It's like a lightweight plastic. And he's missing an arm. What is this from? It looks kind of older. Oh, and Dracula piece was an Aurora model set. So someone had built that, but it's not particularly collectible or anything, so I put it back. The what? The Royal Order of Jesters, 2003, Kansas City, Court 54. Huh? This is a really cool little vintage hanging shelf for $3.50. This would look so good in the Munster bathroom. Kind of tempted to grab that because I could definitely use more storage in there. I am now at the Hillcrest Outlet, which is just up the road. I think this is gonna be my last stop for this video before we go home and haul, because I've got to go to a media night for Worlds of Fun Haunt tonight. So excited for that. But we found some really good finds today, even if it's small potatoes of a haul as far as the books. I cannot believe that we found Dracula Doesn't Drink Lemonade. This is one of my favorite covers. I love this book. I'm also very particularly interested in finding the first 20. So the fact that we found that one and number 17 also. I also think it's funny that the name on this is Staker. I kind of wish that was on the vampire one. That's funny. And then, of course, this one is 25, Bigfoot. So I don't remember for sure if this outlet has a lot of books or not. We're going to pop in and see, and then we'll probably head home. So here we go. Love this big guy. He's always here to greet you. This is the first thing I found when I walked in. And like, I don't need it. It's just plastic, but I love that it looks like rosary beads. But with a giant spider on it. I don't know. It's like 50 cents. I feel like I should kind of need to get it. Okay, it looks like there's a whole section of like children's Halloween books pulled, so we might get lucky. This is a cool cover. It also looks like we have some library books. So I'm wondering if maybe we'll get like a, you know, a series that was donated. If you want to scare yourself. Oh my god, these are fun. The Black Lagoon series, y'all remember these? And a great Sideways Story from Wayside School cover. Oh, okay, I see some Little Apple books on this shelf, so let's see. Ooh, Groovy Girls. Okay, Scooby-Doo, fun. Okay, so if you don't know, this is the first book in the series, and this is before they like made it into a series of Bailey School Kids. So this is like the original printing of the book. I'm shaking. I'm so excited. This is the one I was like, it's gonna be the hardest to find out like as a thrift, you know, not from eBay or something. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Oh, I'm so excited. And we are back. Wow, y'all, what a phenomenal thrift day. I feel like if you are a thrifter, you know, it's kind of feast or famine. Like, you don't really know what kind of day you're showing up for. But today was a really, really good day. How exciting. So let's go through what we ended up with. Of course, first and foremost, we have Midge. I am so excited about her. She is so cool. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to do. Okay, there we go. I think it's supposed to be kind of like wrapped around her hat. There we go. But yeah, she's all cloth. She's polyfilled. So many different fabrics and textures. She's got a little like spider on her belt and a spider web skirt with a pumpkin, and her little like bloomers or socks or whatever are all these cute different fabrics, little buckle shoes. She's just like super detailed and fun. I love her. I have no idea where she's from or like how she came to be, but like I said, my little discount thing made her like $10. And I was like, hell yeah. She's definitely made by a company and not handmade, because she's got a tag that says like all new materials. But she looks older to me, like maybe mid 90s if I had to venture a guess. They don't make stuff like that anymore, really, you know? The other big item is I did get this shelf. This is a freaking steal, y'all. This vintage bathroom shelf that's like a textured, this is just very, very like early 60s. And it's hard to tell in this light, but I'm 96% sure that this is the exact color of the Munster bathroom walls. So I'm really excited because I definitely need more storage in there for like hair products and stuff. So that's super exciting. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about this other witch that I got at Savers. Y'all, look at her. Okay, so here's her little face. You can see she's got these like giant plastic eyelashes and googly eyes. And she's got one of those, my grandma had one of these. It was like a little hanging kitchen witch, and it has the like pantyhose face. This is pantyhose. And she's got like this little hat and a broom. But the best part is, on her little behind, she just has butt cheeks hanging out her little skirt. I don't know what her story is, but I love her, and she was $4, and I think it's the best $4 I've ever spent. Okay, I did end up getting this piece of art also. This was $5.99, and again, it's like a pressed copper or pressed tin, which was really popular in mid-century, like in the early 60s, late 50s. So I don't know if this is old. It kind of looks like it based on the back. I have no idea. But I just found the imagery so interesting. Kind of looks like a little jester or a witch or something. And it very much looks like they're spreading like stardust over this little village, and the little stars are kind of coming out of them. And this, like, the whole thing is metal. So, yeah. I don't know. I just, like I said, there was something about it, too, that reminded me of the Fool tarot card. I have no idea. I did a reverse image search, and things like it came up, but no exact versions of it. So I have no clue what its story is, but I just was really, something about it pulled me in, and I think it'll look really, really cool on my living room gallery wall. So there's that. Oh yeah, I got a great little $5 velvet, just like long straight line skirt with a little side slit. This is just something I've been wanting in my wardrobe. I have a kind of a silky version of this, but this is a velvet version. And I love to style these with like my t-shirts, days when I want to be a little more casual. This is like a great staple kind of alternative piece to have, and it fit me really well. So I'm excited about that. And $5. And now it's book time. The whole reason we went thrifting today. Which, you know, we were successful. We found what we were looking for. We found some really exciting things. But before we get to the Bailey School Kids stuff, I did buy some of those really cool library books that were out. I discovered all of these are from the Hallmark Creative Library. They're not from like a library. I mean, not that that's not a library, but like, if you don't know, Hallmark is based in Kansas City, and like the offices were here. And so I don't know if this was like a library for the artists, the card artists and people to reference like books, and I don't know. But I thought that was really interesting. And because they are all library versions of these books, everything's like really beautifully preserved because they're all wrapped in like library plastic. So anywho, I just was really compelled by the artwork of the covers and the coloring. more than anything, I was like, these are going to be really cool inspiration for me. I love children's books for that reason, just to like draw from visually. And these are all so cool. Most of them are from the mid 80s. So I got If You Want to Scare Yourself. Just like a really cool, like cool art. And this has several short scary stories, but the like illustration style has kind of a scary stories to tell in the dark, Edward Gorey-esque, very small pen stroke like stylization. Love that. Love this one. This is Sir William and the Pumpkin Monster. I love the kind of like monochrome, very soft coloration. And again, just like all the cross hatching and different line work. I just think it's really cool visuals. I almost didn't get this one, but I just, again, the illustrations says Happy Halloween, Things to Make and Do. Look at that cover. Isn't that so fun? And this one's super fun. It has like little craft ideas, which of course are, you know, very simple because it's from like 86. Like making masks out of paper plates, or like literally just like a paper hand to be sticking out of something. Just really, I don't know, just fun like childhood, you know? I did get the Ghost Story Treasury book because it's really cool. And it does have like illustrated ghost stories and poems. Just a really fun book. And God, that illustration is just everything to me. The kids on like the ghost train. And then probably my favorite, this was the first one where I was like, okay, I'm getting that. It's the Halloween Costume Party. This illustration and the colors, oh, so good. Look at all the on the back. I mean, come on. What a blast. I mean, come on, get into this. Look at that. How freaking cool. Ugh, they're like bobbing for apple. This is a sleigh. So those are the children's books that I bought because I'm a 32-year-old woman. And then, of course, our Bailey School Kids books. The reason for this entire video, still cannot believe that the last stop we made, that I found Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. This is crazy, guys. Like, this is bonkers. I cannot believe this. The original, the book that started it all. So this is number 1. That's Mrs. Jeepers. She's a recurring character throughout the series. We love her. And then, of course, we found 3 others. Dracula Doesn't Drink Lemonade, Elves Don't Wear Hard Hats, and Bigfoot Doesn't Square Dance. This one also has a sticker, I think, advertising the next book, which is Cupid Doesn't Flip Hamburgers. Another one of my favorites. And a redheaded plus-size baddie. So, a small haul, but not a bad haul. These were all, like, I mean, except Elves, like, all 3 of the others are books I was, like, desperate to add to my lineup. So, this was very successful. I had a lot of fun today. And that's, like I said, what I'm trying to do with my content right now is just make stuff that is fun and makes me feel good. And I really hope that you all enjoyed this also, and that you remembered something from your childhood that maybe you forgot about. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stick around for Halloween season. We would love to have you. It is going to be a great time. I'm going to start sharing the decor next week, so you'll definitely want to see that. If you want to know more about Bailey School Kids, like I said, I have a full podcast episode about the origins and history of that, so I will link that in the description box below. And just check out Ghouls Night In. If you're not listening to my podcast with Penny Snark, we are coming up on our 200th episode next week. We've been doing this for 4 years, and The podcast is honestly one of the things I'm most proud of. I really love making it, and if you're into weird facts, dark history, Victorian era, weird stuff, we're for you. So go check that out and follow us on Instagram at Ghouls Night In Pod. Thank you all so much for all the birthday wishes last week. It really meant a lot to me, and many of you asked about the birthday cake video. I promise it's still coming. It's just gonna be late this year. There's some scheduling stuff, but it's coming, I promise. And one last little bit of housekeeping. I found out last week that I have been nominated a third year in a row for the Pitch Kansas City's Best of for Best YouTubers. So if you feel so inclined, I'll leave a link for voting down below. And if you want to vote for me, I would really appreciate it. I've won the last 2 years, and you know, it's just in my hometown, but it is something I'm really proud of, and it means a lot to me that people show up and nominate me and vote for me. You know, it's just a fun little notch on my belt. But I think that's it for today. I hope you all are having a good week. I hope you're taking care of yourselves emotionally and spiritually, and just take care of each other, and I will see you very soon. Until then, keep it campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Bye.